James Harden, of course, crazy streak this season. What do you think of what he's doing right now?
Well, I think I'm not a fan of in terms of winning championships. I don't think that style is ever going to win championships.
Prepare to be electrified by the basketball wizardry of James Harden, a player whose every move sends shivers down the spine of NBA fans. Known as the Beard, Harden is also a virtuoso on the court, enchanting spectators with his mesmerizing skills. With his remarkable dribbling, unparalleled scoring prowess, and a step-back three-pointer that leaves defenders in awe, he's a maestro of the game. Harden's career is a symphony of achievements, including an MVP title in 2018, cementing his legacy as one of the sport's true greats. Get ready for a roller coaster of goosebumps as you dive into the world of James Harden's basketball brilliance. Before we start into this, let us see who the great James Harden is through a brief intro to his professional career. James Harden is a basketball sensation whose on-court performances consistently sent goosebumps down the spines of basketball enthusiasts. This prolific NBA player has left an indelible mark on the league, captivating fans with his electrifying skills. With a combination of remarkable ball handling, an unmatched ability to create scoring opportunities, and a signature step-back three-pointer that leaves defenders in awe, Harden has earned his place among the basketball elite. James Harden, in his prime, which was around 2017 to 2021, was an absolute force to be reckoned with in the NBA. During this period, he was a member of the Houston Rockets and later the Brooklyn Nets. Harden was one of the most prolific scorers in the league. He led the NBA in scoring multiple times and consistently averaged over 30 points per game. His ability to score from anywhere on the court, including his signature step-back three-pointer, made him nearly unguardable. Harden was not just a scorer, he was also an elite playmaker. He often led the league in assists and was known for his exceptional court vision and passing, making him one of the top combo guards in the NBA. Harden was a key figure in playoff runs for his team, with deep postseason appearances and championship aspirations. There were several NBA legends, coaches, and players who had spoken about James Harden's excellence during his prime. It's important to note that opinions on players may vary, but many respected figures in the basketball world acknowledged Harden's skill and impact. The former Rockets legend Hakeem Olajuwon praised Harden's versatility and impact, stating that he could do everything on the court and that he's a complete player. Hall of Fame center Hakeem Olajuwon knows greatness, and he's convinced that Houston Rockets star James Harden is at that level. James is such a complete player, he's a winner. Harden's former teammate and fellow NBA superstar Kevin Durant often spoke highly of Harden's basketball IQ and unique scoring ability. He referred to him as an all-time great. The late Kobe Bryant mentioned that Harden had a deep understanding of the game and that his footwork was second to none. Harden and Bryant's relationship extended beyond the court, where the two battled in 30 NBA games from 2010 to 16. One player who's drawn similarities to Kobe is none other than James Harden. Like the Lakers legend, Harden is a prolific scorer, capable of getting to the basket and scoring at will. As the coach of the Houston Rockets during Harden's prime, Mike D'Antoni often praised Harden's basketball IQ, work ethic, and ability to make his teammates better. These are just a few examples of the admiration and respect James Harden garnered from NBA legends and peers during his prime. His scoring, playmaking, and impact on the game were widely acknowledged and celebrated. Harden was renowned for his scoring ability. He could score from anywhere on the court, whether it was driving to the rim, hitting mid-range jumpers, or making three-pointers. His skill and ability to create and finish plays in a variety of ways made him a scoring machine. Harden's step-back three-pointer was his signature move. It was incredibly difficult to defend, and he used it to create separation from defenders and score from beyond the arc. Harden had exceptional ball handling skills for a player his size. He could dribble through traffic, break down defenders one-on-one, and create scoring opportunities for himself and his teammates. There is no previous Harden, though. There are only players with shared characteristics. These are the ones who have the most in common with him. All of these appraisals are based solely on the offensive side of the ball. Harden's defense isn't worth comparing to anyone, even with the season's improvements. Bear in mind, though, that he is still only 25 and in his 6th year. James started as a defensive liability too. He didn't make his first all-defensive team until he was in his 7th season. Players develop their games, especially when they're younger. Harden has clearly upped his defense, but there is still room to grow. It would be dishonest to assume that he will blossom into an all-defensive player, and it would be equally dishonest to presume that he won't. We'll table those discussions for another day. Before we knew Harden for anything else, we knew him for his furious facial foliage, which he sports. It's mesmerizing in its way. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point during a game it revealed itself as a separate life form, sprang from Harden's head and drew a foul. Charles Barkley shouldn't be the first person who springs to mind when you think of James Harden, but whenever I watch Harden play, I can't help but think of the former great. Their similar stature, with the hunched-over look induced by their long, muscular arms, is striking. From the neck down, Harden looks like a Barkler mini-me, and their manner of play, whether they body up inside to post up taller defenders or guard them, requires the same upper body strength. You even see shades of Barkley whenever Harden is extending those lengthy upper limbs to snare a rebound from the clutches of a center. Statistically, they're close too. From age 23 to 35, Barkley averaged 25.8 points, 12.9 boards, and 4.0 assists with a 66.0 true shooting percentage. Harden in the same year has 25.8 points, 5.0 rebounds, and 6.1 assists with a 60.5 true shooting percentage. The features of James Harden are 6 feet 5 inches tall, 1.96 meters in shoes, and weighing 220 pounds or 100 kilograms, mostly covering shooting guard position in the field, but he is capable of playing the point guard position as well. During his time with the Team Houston Rockets, James Harden developed a reputation not only for his incredible basketball skills, but also for his dedication to his craft. One anecdote that highlights his work ethic and commitment to improvement is his one-legged three-pointer. Harden is known for his step-back three-pointers, which are already challenging to defend, but during practice, he took it a step further. This dedication to refining his skills and adding new elements to his game is a testament to his commitment to excellence and his desire to constantly evolve as a player. It's an anecdote that reflects the hard work and innovation that have become hallmarks of his career. James Harden's discipline and work ethic have been key factors in his success in the NBA. While I don't have access to specific personal anecdotes, there is a well-known story that illustrates his dedication and discipline. During his early years in the NBA, when Harden was with the Oklahoma City Thunder, he was known for his sixth man role, coming off the bench as a super sub. Despite being one of the most talented young players in the league, he embraced this role and worked tirelessly to improve his game. He understood the significance of being a team player and making the most of every minute on the court, whether he was starting or not. Harden's discipline showed in his ability to consistently put in the extra work in practice, hone his skills, and be ready to contribute whenever his team needed. This commitment to his role and his team's success ultimately played a crucial part in his development into an NBA superstar. With more videos and content, we will be back. Here's a reminder to like the video if it was informative and added some value for you. Please comment on your views of this story, subscribe to our channel, and wait for more exciting videos.